fun. It's all in fun. Monkey again. Hey, cuz. Here come that monkey. Here come that monkey. Hey, cuz.
Hey, it's me, Shane, aka Gemini from Gemini Garage, and another toy to check out today. We got the AnyTone Quad 6 Pro. This radio here, I actually kind of sort of got it for someone that's probably going to end up getting it that wanted a radio. So, but I'm going to go through it, review it, and do an open box unboxing, and then convert it and all that fun stuff. So, anyways, here it is. Again, AnyTone Quad 6 Pro. This is what your box looks like here. Whoop-de-doo, right? Pretty nice box again for those of you that like to keep your boxes. This is a nice one. And it does kind of matter, you know, I mean, because if you do want to get rid of it, or even if you want to put it back in, it's nice to have it for storage. So. Okay, we already got this box here. This lid just kind of popped open, so. Got our instructions here. Yeah, these look like pretty good instructions. It's got all the menu little icons and what they mean and what the settings are. So this looks like a pretty decent menu there, or manual there. And you know, AnyTone, they usually try to provide halfway decent stuff. So microphone here. Okay, 6-pin. With up and down and PF. I'm not sure what PF is, so we'll find out. There's our microphone there, and our power cord here. That looks like it's probably about a 12 gauge maybe. And then we've got our knobs, our thumb knobs, and our little felt protectors, and the mic holder here in this bag here. Here's the bracket here. I'm just going to go ahead and leave this in the box. And then we've got the actual radio here. See anything else in there? Just put this plastic back in there. Set this down for a second here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of my favorite things to do these days when I get a radio. And that's take these little side rails and put them on. These things are great. They aren't really a particular brand. I think they're going under this brand of K products, like Walcott is selling a whole bunch of different radio stands and holders, and they're all going under the designation of a K and then a number. But I got these off of eBay from just some generic eBay seller that I can't even remember or pronounce. But these are great because you can just bolt them onto the side of the radio. Also great, I'm thinking, if you need to work on your radio, because that way you don't have to have it laying on one side or the other. But anyways, they just work like this. You can take your 4 knobs or just 2 of them. Take whatever radio you have, take this thing and put it on the side here like that. And let's see, we'll just put one in here like that on that side there. And it's got just a tiny little shelf right here for the radio to kind of sit on. Just kind of put that shelf up against there. Now these are, again, you know, universal. Just a couple of screws on there, and you've got a really nice little radio stand. These things were about, $18-20 bucks a pair. You can get 2 pairs of them for a little under 40 on eBay, and like I said, there's a lot of other places you know, that are starting to sell all these things. But this is these are great because, like I said, just for you know, either working on your radio or for demonstration purposes like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the power cord hooked up, get the coax run to it, and I just put the radio on there upside down, didn't I? I'm just sitting here looking at the speaker, duh. So there you go. very quick and easy to install and reinstall and uninstall. That was just a total dumb. Even if I reshoot this, I'm leaving that in there. That's okay. There we go. That looks a little bit more professional. Not a lot, but a little. Let's see. Yeah, much better. See if you can even get that in the screen here. Let's see. Okay. Just making sure everybody was able to witness the disaster. So that's what's important. Okay, so again, these little side rail things. Really, really cool, really, really useful. I mean, just when you're doing stuff like this, especially for, all of us guys that do radio reviews or just, work on them or whatever, I mean, constantly having to put something underneath it to prop it up, and no, I mean, these things are great. So, like I said, with that, I'm going to pause it, get my coax over here, and get this thing hooked up to my power supply I got on the floor over here, and we'll get back at it. Stick with me. Okay, I'm back, and just wanted to do a little bit of this on camera. This power cord for this thing, it's got 2 fuses on the end here that's closest to the power supply, which a lot of people say are kind of desirable to have the fuses closer to the power supply. And then there's also one on the power wire up close to the radio, so plenty of fuse protection on this thing, that's for sure. Plugged in over here. Okay. All right. And we'll get some coax to it. And this is a very tight spot. And I've read that about this radio. There's just not a lot of room to get your fingers in and around here to get this coax on here. So you probably are going to want to put, a 90-degree fitting on here, or put, a foot or so a jumper on here just to make your life a little bit easier as far as disconnecting and reconnecting your coax there. Alright, throw our microphone on here real quick. Six-pin president, or six-pin president, 6-pin AnyTone. I don't know if the two are the same or not. Okay, and then we got an up and a down, and then I think some menu functions on our microphone here. Okay, let's turn this thing on. And let me zoom in here now. Okay, as you can see, we are 29.6 megahertz. And on our bands, we've got, well, see, that's on I, so A. Yeah. Okay, so we want to convert this. There's a jumper inside that if you move that, it's supposed to convert it so you get the 21 megahertz, which I believe is 15 meters. I'm not going to do that right now. Like I said, I got a fan kit on the way, and so I'm going to have to fiddle around with it a little bit once I get the fan kit, and then by then I'll familiarize myself hopefully with the rest of this menu in here, and so I'll do a tutorial on that. So just for now, I just wanted to do a basic unboxing, very, very basic functions, and then a conversion. With that, on the basic function side here, again, this is our power and volume knob here. It serves one purpose. There's no inner or outer, it's just one knob. Of course, we got our 6-pin AnyTone microphone jack there. This one here, the outer ring is the power, the inner one is the RF gain. On this one here, the outer one is the squelch, and the inner one is the clarifier. You've got a memory and noise blanker A&L button here, TSQ high cut button here, noise reduction circuitry split button here, emergency, echo, and a key lock button here. You've got a function menu button here, your mode button here, band button there, scan button over there, and then of course over here you've got your channel selector, and then a long press on this will also give you a few of your menu options like high cut, noise blanker A&L, echo, 10kz, Roger, DTM, not sure what that is, and then back to your high cut. So again, we're 28.2 now. So I want this thing to get full 10, 11, and 12 meters. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it off. And we're going to take and we're going to put a finger on the band button here, and then on the memory button here. You know, the typical AnyTone shuffle to get your radio to convert, right? And then we're going to turn it on. And you're going to hold those buttons until you see a display. And that says ham band there. You're going to take your channel selector and turn it until it says HF band. And you're going to come up here and you're going to push and hold your function button. And then it's going to do that little dance. And then, well, there you go. 27.165 band D. So let's see what we've got for bands here. E27, G28, I29, J29, H24, L25, M21. Oh, so apparently I didn't move the jumper. It maybe was already moved from the factory, but this already has the 15 meter or 21 megahertz already in it. Or the jumper's already been moved, so interesting. Anyways, back to 27.165 for the CB band there. So, and again, if you wanted to convert it back or put it back, you would basically just do the opposite. Turn it off. Again, finger on the band and the memory button. Turn it on until you see the display that says HF band. Turn it over to ham band. Hold, press the function, and back to that again. Turn it off. There you go. And like I said, there is a jumper inside there that you're supposed to have to move to get to the 15 meter 21 megahertz band, but this one seems to have already been moved. So anyways, so there you go. That's the quick unboxing, quick general overview of the controls and a conversion of it. Next video I make will be the fan edition, cooling fan edition, and by then, like I said, I'll have familiarized myself a little bit more with the menu, and I can hopefully give a little bit of a tutorial on that. So with that, I shall return. Stick with me. Shay, Gemini Garage.